What's up, guys? We're going into another game of Gorgon, up against a pretty scary team. I saw a Cabot. Every time you see a Cabot, it's scary, so... I find Cabot to be one of those things where it's like, probably not as safe for the hunters to pick, but it's really scary for me as a monster player because I can lose at stage 1. It's almost the only hunter comp that can kill me at stage 1 involves a Cabot. So I don't remember what their assault was. That's going to also depend on how I play. Okay, so it's a Blitz Markov. They do have an Emmet. I don't think Emmet's the strongest medic. But this is one of those comps that I was thinking could work with Emmet because he deals so much more damage than every other medic. So if you put in a Cabot on the team, it's just a really offensive team. So my goal will be to make it to stage 2, stage 3, and take a kind of all-in fight. We'll see how that goes, though. Also, if I spend a little bit of time, is that CDR? It looks like, I think it is. If I spend a little bit of time moving away from Blitz Markov, he won't be able to deal as much damage to me. Something that I do have a problem with, though, is spotting Blitz Markov mines. Yeah, it's very hard for me to like spot like specifically gold mines on this map because it's a desert theme, and the whole map is kind of brown goldish already. They kind of blend in. And I've hit more of them than normal Markov mines. Like it's noticeable that I hit more Blitz Markov mines than regular Markov mines because of that. When the colors change, like blue on Distillery and stuff like that. The desert maps are the worst because gold on gold, it's really hard to see them. They're pretty close that they might be able to dome me, but now they shouldn't anymore. I think I should at least make it through the middle of the map here, so that'll get me evolve ready. Alright, one more meat. If I can make it to stage 2 and commit to a fight hard enough, they should crack pretty quickly, because they don't have a whole lot of defense in their comp at all. Maggie, I think they have Maggie, which is a little bit annoying, but I was kind of hoping that I would get domed at this pillar. That's why I'm standing here. But Trapper isn't here for some reason. And I don't want them to pick at me. Like, if I take almost any damage, I'm going to have to get out of here and see if I can armor back up again. Right, it's Emmet. For a second I thought it was Rogue Bell because I saw the arrow, but it's Emmet. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. I don't know where their Trapper is. Probably waiting for me in the middle of the map. Yeah, they're right there. This is gonna be a bad dome for me. The Trapper played that perfectly. It's exactly what you should do. It's so rare that I see Trappers that set up in the middle like that and wait for the monster to move. I could have played it out a little bit differently and went through like the cave on the left side. Probably would have been smarter for me to do that, instead of jump right over them. At least I could have went into this full armor, even though it's not a spot that I'd like to take a fight on. What I have to do now is to try to kill something. Like if there was something to kill right down here, where I break line of sight and eat it, that's what I'm going to go for. I killed something over on the other side, so I'm going to see if I can go back to it. I'm not sure if I'll make it. This whole dome is just going to be about mitigation. So far I'm doing okay with how little armor I went into the dome with. Alright, the dome's out. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was one of those gold mines that I did not notice. It was actually up on top of the ledge. I noticed it right as I was going through it, and then I looked up at my health, and it was gone. Oh man, that's bad. I don't think I have to tell you guys that I'm very far behind now. At least I get an evolve off of this, but that's almost 4 bars. That 1 gold mine plus Cabadamp was like 2 bars, 2.5 bars of health alone. That was bad. Alright. I gotta get the evolve off. They missed their dust, so I won't be getting shelled by Cabot the whole time. That was rough. That mine was killer. So that's going to change my whole strategy. Now I have to basically run until stage 3. Unless they hand me a down penalty. Like, the wildlife basically has to do the majority of the work. Man, they're right on top of me too. If they got a dome here, I would be so dead. I'm sure it's still on cooldown, which is why they didn't get one, but it was close to coming off cooldown. I don't know exactly where it was, but if it was close enough and they didn't shoot me and let me eat that, because I didn't know they were that close at all. I did not expect them to be right there. I wonder if they have movement speed buff, or nomad or something. Seemed like they got to me really quickly. I'll have to check again when I look back at them. I didn't notice it. I basically have one chance to win this, and that'll be, I mean, maybe at stage 2, but I think it'll be at stage 3. Yeah, they do have movement speed, by the way, so that's why they got to me so quickly. If I'm going to take a dome, I'd like to take it here. I see Maggie's kind of posted up there. She had to throw it. So she moved in towards me. I hope that that's a loop in the back of that cave there. I have to be very careful of Markov mines though, because it's a tight loop if anything. Like he could put one right up here where I'm climbing. And I couldn't really clear it very easily. For that reason, I'd like to reverse the way that I'm looping. Quite a bit of damage they're dealing. I gotta get out of here. Dome should be almost down, probably 15 seconds. If I can get some food, that'll be really helpful. Alright, I shouldn't take much damage in this dome at all. As long as I don't hit a mine. You can see how hard those are to see. I mean, they're a little bit easier probably for me, because videos always have a little bit of quality loss, but this area is a bit easier to see than out where it's sunny. The dark area makes it a little easier. I don't think they do anything to fix it. I was talking with Toolbear a little bit, and he said that he had a problem seeing them as well. I think it was Toolbear that said it when he was playing Monster, so I'm sure other people are having the same issue on desert maps, seeing those mines. And it depends on if they want them harder to see, or if they could, you know, mess with the translucency a little bit. I'm sure that's just a number that they could change for how opaque the hue is that they give off or whatever. And just by changing that value a few percent would help a lot. I wouldn't say it's such a big deal that it's unwinnable or anything. Alright, so I've done good. I've gotten to the point where I'm evolved ready at stage 2 and I haven't taken any more damage. The whole game has been kind of run, run, run. I'm gonna have to see if I can take this damage resist buff. This will really help as well. I'm lucky that that last dome was so favorable for me. Because not only was it a loop, but it was a cave as well, so they have to be a lot more scared about following me. This Gorgon's really good in those confined areas. So I got my damage resist buff as well. I have to take one more dome until stage 3, as long as I don't take too much health damage in this next dome. She looks like she's all by herself, actually. I'm going to ambush Maggie here. Oh, I missed that. If I would have hit that, that would probably been an easy down penalty. I still might get a down penalty, because I think she's pretty far out by herself. Oh, that was bad. Because remember, they don't have any defensive comp, really. It's Emmett. Emmett doesn't heal that great. I hope I don't overcommit here, though. This will take down the dome, so that's the important part. I'll use the rest of my armor to see if I can get Emmett down. Emmett or Cabot would both be good. Or both of them would be even better. I think Cabot went down, but I'm not sure. He cloaked right as he was about to go down, so I'm not 100%. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here though. So I think they got everybody back up. No reason to all in there. I got at least 1, possibly 2 down penalties. And I didn't take any more health damage, so the game's a lot more normalized now. I would say it's even, if not, I might be slightly ahead. Probably am ahead because they have the Cabot comp and I'm going into stage 3. Because that alone puts that comp behind. I think it's a really strong comp early. The first dome was really good that they did. The second, did they have 3 domes? Well, obviously that last one. The second dome was really bad because of the cave, and then that last dome, Maggie was so exposed that they kind of gave up their last chance to deal damage to me before stage 3. Yeah, I'm in a good spot now. Plenty of health to work with against this comp. No clue why they're still chasing me. I did take a mine to the face, but it was only blue. You can see what he was doing right there to the red on the side of my screen there. That was a mine that he had planted right on the very edge. It's a really good placement. That's what happened the last time, is I went past a ledge that a mine was on, and it exploded because I got inside of the radius. I don't do that nearly enough when I play Markov. You can kind of tell good Markov players because of that. But yeah, if I didn't land right on that mine, I probably would have taken the fight. But I know that their dome was coming off cooldown pretty shortly, and I was already like 1/3 of my armor gone. Didn't really get anything done, so. Because if you can armor up quick enough and the hunter team is chasing you, you can almost always get a better fight as Gorgon by turning and fighting before they go to relay. I took another mine to the face. That one I saw, I just had dropped down and I didn't notice it was there. So once Emmett dies, there's no more healing. Well, unless he's got buoys, which he has one somewhere. I think it's dead. I just want to eliminate Emmett from the fight if I can. There we go. Alright, this game should be over. They're so low. They might try to split up and get a dropship, but That's what I mean though, it's a lot easier at stage 3 than if you're up against like a Hank team. Because people just go down so much easier. It's really just about surviving stage 1 and stage 2. In the same token, you can win at stage 1 if you really commit to using all of your health to try to get through like the medic and then slowly kill the rest of the team. Cabot's trying to get him up. I think, yeah, he got him up. But he just took another strike right there. Support went down as well. I think this is the last person alive. 47 seconds. I just want to be sure I don't take any more damage in case they get a dropship. Okay, I should be able to kill her. I'm not sure if this is the last person, it might be. Yeah, that's... Alright, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.